Recording in progress, it says, and we can start. Aarti ji, show yourself. Oh, all ladies, huh? Oh my God. My goodness, me
Hi,
kya karna?
Srinivas.
Hi, I'm getting terrified. Hey, somebody left. Who left? Oh, nobody left. Only 4 of you came. Okay, great. I think we'll have Kapil joining in. So fantastic. Yeah. So why I had this Amrutanjan? Welcome. Where is your beer bottle, Aarti?
Beer bottle.
Yoga and beer go together.
We don't do beer with yoga.
Oh, we don't mix both, is it? These two are different. Okay. See, Anuradha is already tully. See, she's like this. The camera is like this. Already ho gaya, one bottle. The second bottle will start now. Oh my God. Okay. This Amrutanjan bottle I kept in front of my laptop. What is the secret? To remind me, I need to keep something odd in front of me to remind me that why is this here? Oh, I need to press the recording button. So this is my anchor for recording. So either this one or I place something against the laptop so that I know that I have to remove it and then start the session. Why should I keep that? Then I'll know something I need to do. Or sometimes when I put the milk on the stove, I put a rubber band around my finger so that I remember to off the milk boiling. See, we people are not used to so many things. Anyway, now that we have started, welcome, good evening to all of you. And see, it's like this. The session is on, I think I'm going to do it once in 2 months or once in 3 months once. And it's basically to see what are you practicing? How is your practice? Are you, how are you benefiting from the practice? Similarly, third one is, what is your goal? Do you want to go deeper? Do you want to do a deep dive in Qigong and Tai Chi? How can we go towards that? Do we introduce one more deeper level course in Qigong? All of that discussion. And how are you integrating these, whatever you have learned or practicing into your professional practice? So around this, we will, you can share. And also, what is it in these areas that you want help from me? There are doubts that you want to clarify, etc., etc. So this is exactly what I will do. So first part is the listening part. Then the second part is my sharings. So whatever I can share with you in terms of what I plan for the next 6 months. So it is June. So most probably for the next 6 months, what I'm planning, what do I have in terms of my mind to encourage this group to practice more and to support you people. What can I do? I have a list, maybe about 5 or 6 or 7 that I will share with you. Atma ji, good evening.
Yes. Good
We
evening,
can
Atma,
feel
namaste.
you. Now we can see you. Atma, namaste.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Aarti has gone off. Aarti, Bangalore. Yeah, there you are. How come you went off? Yeah. So I think we can start. Yeah, you said something, but we are not able to hear you. You're on mute.
No. I just went to the kitchen and I came back, so I had to.
Oh, the fridge is in the kitchen. I can guess now. So your fridge is in the kitchen. Oh, do you keep it in deep freeze or normal freeze? The bottle. Okay. Wonderful. So fantastic. So you can start sharing now. I've told you the agenda. How are you practicing? What are the benefits, your goal, aim, and are you integrating into your professional practice? Out of these, anything that you want to ask a doubt, this is the time. First I listen, then I talk.
I am going first, please.
Please. Anuradha
Yes.
Chandragiri, it says. Acha, one more thing before we start is, Anuradha, I met someone who's going to come into my next July workshop or something. That lady is from Bangalore and she talks exactly like you, and her mannerisms are exactly like you. So we found another Anuradha. I'll introduce you once she comes to the workshop. Okay. She also has 2 daughters.
Absolutely.
Her 2 daughters are also very close to her. They hang around like her left arm and right arm. It's a lot of similarities, So
Good.
I told her there is a lady called Anuradha who resembles you. I told her also. Yeah. More of that in the next few weeks. Okay. So please start off.
Absolutely.
Please start.
Yeah. On a daily basis, I do it every day.
Wonderful.
Starts with I tap. I do the tapping. I do the blithering. I do sigh of relief. This is for sure. Must every day. And how is it helping me? That's the first question, right? How are you practicing it? I'm doing it every day.
What are the benefits?
And sometimes, and sometimes it is like 3 times also. you never know. It happens with, with children and this and that. And so 3 times also it may happen. But for sure, once in a day, it's happening. And the benefits are always relaxed, very energetic, very happy because the chi. And I would like to share that there was a storytelling session, and I did a storytelling session with little children. And before I started the story, I told them about the chi ball, and we made the chi ball, and I said, chi is happiness. So the next day when I log in, they say, you are the happy ball auntie, isn't it?
Okay.
So now I like the name so much. Happy Ball
Happy Ball.
Auntie
Oh
is
my God.
wonderful. Yeah, it's called a Happy Ball. The children recognize me through that.
Oh.
So the moment, see, you all also felt so good when somebody called me that.
Yes.
So imagine how I would be feeling. And when I'm feeling like that all the time, then you can understand how my energies would be and what I would like to do and how far I would like to go. So the benefits are immense. You can see, there's no sign of anything, always energetic and always happy, always doing whatever I want to do. And how am I doing it in the professional? In everything that I do, I include Tai Chi.
Okay.
If I'm going to do any session with anybody, or if I'm meeting anybody, I tell the parent, it may be anybody. I just tell them that this is what I do and this is how I keep my. If nothing, at least we do the blithering or the sigh of relief, or we do the happy ball.
Oh.
So it is useful for all age groups.
Kapilji, camera on, please. Okay.
And
Right.
today I stand where a 4-year boy is actually leading me with that. He says like, okay, let's do the happy ball. And he will tell me, take it like this and you put it. And now let's tap, tap, tap. And tap, tap, tap is done by 9 months babies also. And you will not believe me unless until you see it all by yourself. Because I don't share. Yes.
Achha,
because
you don't
we
share
do it.
Videos.
No, because we do it every day. So they see, and by 9 months, they know it. And by 1 year, they're all doing it.
Oh my God.
Yes. So it's very beautiful. These are the
Okay.
benefits, sir. I am doing it regularly. And then in professional life, yes, as I told you, I am a facilitator, I am an educator, I'm a homeschooler, I do shlokas, I do songs, I do what not. Anything before we start, we sit down and we say, come on, take a deep breath, and now let us stab and let us pull and let us do. And after that mood, whatever you do, even if it is cooking, baking, anything, you do this, you do your blithering or your sigh of relief, and then you release, you do your happy ball. So it's like everybody does Vigna Puja for everything, right? Before you start. For me, Tai Chi has become like that. You do anything, you start it with tapping and happy ball and things like that. So you can use it anywhere in professional life. Anything, any other question that I have to
There's no have to
discuss? No,
What do you like
I
to?
mean, I
What
must,
do you
yeah, I
want
would
to?
like to. Did I miss out on anything?
Okay. So are you?
One is
Yeah. So I
every
think
day
you.
practice, benefits, and then
Yes.
professional. Then there was
Yes.
one more.
Your goal. I mean, what would you
My
like? How do you
goal-
like to go forward from here?
How do I
As far as
like
Tai
to
Chi
go
and
for?
Qigong is concerned, are you happy just with what you've learned, or how is it?
No, I am not.
What is coming
See,
from the
I'm
heart?
very happy with what I've learned.
Just
but
I'll
I
interrupt
want
you
to
for
go.
just 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah.
Kapilji, I still can't see you for some reason.
Hi. That's very strange. I can see everybody.
Yeah, just try Kijay. Yeah,
I'll
wonderful. Now you can. Now we see you. You're part of the universe.
I think I'll just change my background. Maybe
That's fine.
good.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah, carry on, sir. Carry on, Anuradha ji.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can see you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So yeah, how am I going to take it forward is my children also are doing it. So it will be like a family thing for us.
Okay.
After me, whoever is the generation, they'll all get into this. And the next levels, yes, I would like to go, but I am not an online person. So I would like to learn everything in physical. So the moment everything is up and then we are okay with all these things. And I'm going to take it a little on a very motivated and very, what do you say, focused way, because now my children are also grown up. So
Wonderful.
initially I had like hiccups, like, the still I travel with them. If you remember,
Right,
Srinivas ji,
right.
wherever I
Yes.
went, I took them along with me.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we
Yes.
did it in that gym also, where I came
Yes.
all the
Yes.
way
Yes.
in
Yes.
an auto, and
Yeah.
yes. But
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
because they are older and they understand and they are more comfortable in doing,
Mm,
and they are
mm.
much faster learners than me,
Okay.
they would lead and I am with them. So we all will be together and we'll do it together.
Right. So thank you very much. Before we go on to the others, thank you very much for sharing. And two things I would like to add is one, tomorrow's practice of Hyderabad. I wanted to invite all the people towards one place, because you know how nice it is when all of us practice, because all of us have practiced together also in Hyderabad. So either one option is I'm going to postpone it to next Sunday. So we're going to either meet in one of the places that I have an academy of Taekwondo, or we will suggest a park, KBR Park, which might be a central location for all of us to meet. Actually, I think there are 11 to 12 people in Hyderabad. So whoever can make it, we can all meet there and have the fun of, now that the lockdown is totally off in Hyderabad, we can probably meet and practice together. That'll be a different experience altogether. Anyway, let's get on. Thank you very much. Let's get on to anyone else. So Kapilji, for you also to reflect, and before anyone goes, the questions are: how are you practicing? What are the benefits that you have seen so far? And how would you like to go forward from here? What is it that you have that I could bring in terms of more levels of Qigong and Tai Chi? And are you using it in your professional practice by any chance? So this is what we have actually. So anyone else wants to share, you can share, please. And yeah, we'll attempt to be as quick as possible, although we have a lot of time. I mean, this is the main agenda. Yeah. Hello. Hello. We only have 45 minutes more.
I think
So
you missed.
next I'll say,
Yeah, please.
so like I'll say I'm missing it because on daily basis I'm not doing. Sundays only I'm doing. And
Okay.
now my daughter, she has become a very fan of Tai Chi. So if I forget, then she remember, Mama, chalo Tai Chi karte hain. Then I said, good. Then
Okay.
usme ho jata hai. Then after that, now I started using my Tai Chi. When I used to take tuitions. So right now I'm taking 2 tuitions for small kids.
Okay.
So one day, one girl, she was very, what to say, she was very exhausted. School is there, and after that, class is there. Then I just did Bidring with her. And she said, Ma'am, what you did, I don't know, but I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling very relaxed, and I'm feeling fresh. I said, then good. Then now it happens like after, like in all the classes, once she will ask, Ma'am, can we do that? Then I said, okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And that's it. So like this is new, which I have tried with a kid, and she is like she likes that. So
Oh,
I'm thinking, okay, like I'll start doing this before the class.
it can be a fantastic way to start the
Yes,
class, start training
yes,
programs.
it is. It
Wonderful.
is.
That's nice.
So
What
that's it.
else? Anything else that
What
you would like?
else?
How would you
Anything
like to go
else? Like
forward?
yes, I
और कुछ
will.
सीखने का है?
Yes, sure. I want to, but the thing is, online is only possible for me.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, online only right now. Before I start
So
traveling to
online.
Bangalore, because I'm getting a lot of inquiries from Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
Last 3 days, I've got 5 inquiries from Bangalore actually, and I'm preponing my August batch to July if possible, because there are too many inquiries. So I think we'll have 10 people in next batches. So good. Yeah, please continue. I'm sorry.
That's it.
Great.
So thank you for that. But आपसे thank you करने से पहले I'll give thanks to Gauri.
No problem. That's okay. I'll take whatever I get. I'm happy with whatever you give me. By the way, one more thing. The price is increasing, 4,200 this time. Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, demand and supply, Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Deepti, for sharing.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
So we'll just go around to everybody and have a few words from everybody. Whatever you can share is absolutely welcome, and then I'll talk. Yeah. The faster you are, the faster we can go forward. Bhavna ji, can't see you, please. My sessions, either camera on or you're off.
So,
Bhavna ji, camera on, please. Bhavna ji, camera on, please. Yeah, please carry on. Who's next?
Can I go next, Srinivas?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Truly, frankly speaking, I don't practice Tai Chi on a daily basis, but I do whenever I feel time. But one thing that I really must say is, past from the time I learned Tai Chi, I think it's been 3 years now or 2 years now. I think close to
2 years.
Yeah, so I haven't succumbed to a single pill.
My goodness.
Be it
I haven't
fever,
succumbed to a single pain.
single pill. I haven't taken
Okay.
a tablet since then. Whenever I had a cold or cough or fever or whatever it was, I always practiced Tai Chi, and I could feel that energy in me whenever I did it.
Okay.
And this is something that I would like to continue. And yes, and as in how you start practicing, I think the belief system in Tai Chi kind of becomes stronger.
Okay.
So that is my experience for now. And whenever I am stressed out, like even now, like yesterday also I had, a project wherein I had to. So I just did this Shishi Hu, and that really made me relax. And yes, of course, I would like to, learn more about it. And even if I'm not, practicing Tai Chi also, I feel, like how Dr. Roger Yanka said, that we have the power of self-healing. And this is what, I have strongly believed in, after joining Tai Chi, after learning Tai Chi. And I kind of implement this into my sessions also with my clients, with my counselors. So this is something that I wanted to share.
You are not only using but abusing. I mean, overusing. I mean, using everywhere, wherever possible, which is good. Fantastic. Yeah. So all of us are able to integrate it into a professional practice wherever we are into our any kind of practice, which is sort of, we are able to even get a 5% chance of integrating it. Those people get benefited, and they are much more, they respect you much better. They love it much better. Fantastic. Anything else?
I think I'm done for now.
Okay, great. We'll also get on to, any doubts that you have in each of these practices. Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? That can also be brought to the table that way. Yeah. Anyone else? Thank you, Rashmi. Padma ji hai, Bhavna hai, Kapil hai.
Okay, I'd like to
Aarti
share.
hai. Please.
What I would say is, though I joined in November and have not been very regular, every Sunday, whenever I would join you every time. But because of this COVID thing, I had missed out for a month and a half practicing. But I can say with certainty that Shishi Fu has really helped me throughout the COVID time, because my pulse had gone down to 46 and was below 50 for almost 3.5 weeks. But that is one thing that kept me going and ensured that I didn't go into a hospital and get admitted, even though the doctor wanted me to be admitted.
Wow.
So these practices are very good, because if you believe in it and have faith, I think will always keep you in good stead.
Okay. Great. So please do join us more regularly. And
no,
I have a
Sundays I will join you. Sundays
Yeah.
I will join you regularly. Other days because I have other activities which I'm involved in. Evenings for me are tough. Today I had to miss out something to be here.
Oh, I understand. It's always a trade-off in life.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
So that is the only part. Otherwise, it's a very good practice, and I think helps each and every one of us.
Yeah. So I have a special wake-up service. So all you have to do is put it in my personal window saying, please wake me up. I can wake you up. The only thing is I can't serve you tea because I'm not in your physical location. Otherwise, I'll do everything else. Whatever can be done online. If you just tell me you're going to come to the practice, I can even wake you up. No problem. So that way. So wake up service available. Okay, next. Thank you very much, Padma ji.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Namaste.
Absolutely. It's all happening. That's all. I'm just an instrument. Aarti, Kapil, Bhavna, anything that you would like to express?
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
So I have been not being very honest. I have not been very regular, but whenever I have practiced, and initially, especially when I was doing the course with you, sir, like I was telling you, I could feel the energy move. Like I could feel it in my
Where's
fingers.
your beer? No, please continue.
yes, I could feel it in my fingers, and though I thought it like it kind of scared me. I thought what is happening, but then later I realized that's the energy, and because my hands would really heat up. But so I want to be, and I have promised myself that I have to be very regular with the Sunday practice, and also start that join in on your Thursday things. Hopefully, I can do that.
Yeah,
So I'm really looking forward to it.
Please, because you are somebody who's, I don't know, you're passionate about this. So please join us. The more people, we also get motivated, to continue. So that way. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kapilji, Aarti. Now it's a toss between both of you. Yeah.
I'll let the ladies go first. Lady go first.
Oh, my
Aarti,
goodness. Aarti, all yours.
Okay, so yeah, I think in between I was unable to make it for Srinivas, golden sessions. Actually, I lost track of the time as well, because I had some sessions in the mornings. And yes, but on and off I've been practicing, but not regularly as such every day, like some of you have highlighted. But the days I practice, I feel more lighter, and that that vibrancy comes out in my sessions also with my students that I share with. So I feel if I do,
she teaches she is a specialist in prenatal yoga and all that. That's what I know of her. So I mean, each of us have so many things that we do. Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely it brings a lot of life to the sessions that I do whenever I do practice Qigong, and I hope to integrate it as a part of daily activity as well. And the benefits, as I said, it keeps me more lighter. It actually energizes me throughout the day, and I feel there is a lot of sense of some kind of a inner vibrancy within me whenever I practice that.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, in the professional side, I have actually recently taken the Qigong practices to elderly people.
Okay.
So whenever I teach them yoga in terms of breathing exercises, so I just wanted to experiment. So I was just talking to them about the energy ball, and they all got fascinated by that. And they every session they want me to do at least one bit of that every time I give them yes. And they are waiting for that time when I will give them in the end this icing on the cake kind of a thing. So I mean, these people are above 70-75 years.
So nice.
Yeah, and we all teach the practices sitting on the chair. So ideally we are doing it on the chair itself. Even the Qigong practices, we are not doing
absolutely no problem.
Yeah. So I feel that I think this particular practice will definitely heal a lot of older people. And I'm looking forward to actually helping them with the kind of energy that they want to actually create for themselves. Because I think they're restricting in terms of movements, in terms of the kind of activities that they have at this age. So and they want to feel a little more energy related things that they want to do.
Right. And this is one thing which can be done gently by them.
Yeah. And other practices, they find it very difficult because it's all standing, and you'd have to have a lot of movements and things like that. So that's the take on Qigong for, I think, elderly people, which I think is a very, very big boon for them. Yeah. What were the other things I had to mention, Srinivas-ji?
You finished everything. No, I said, how are you practicing? What are the benefits? What's your goal, aim? And are you integrating it into your professional practice? So I think most of it you have told us already.
Okay.
Unless there is something
and going forward, yes, I would definitely, going forward, I would definitely, if possible, do a live session with you in Bangalore, if that is a possibility.
Bangalore we'll plan. Bangalore, I'm gung-ho. I don't know about the other locations, but after Hyderabad, Bangalore, I'm planning a visit also. So when I come there, I'll tell you in advance, all the people who are in Bangalore, we'll all meet somewhere in Kabban Park or Lal Bagh or wherever, and then we'll practice, and we'll also plan something in Bangalore. Yeah, that would be really good in terms of, really having the essential classes that you can feel that energy within. And I think also online sessions, I'm happy to actually learn more in terms of movements, actually, proceeding a little in advanced Tai Chi programs, like we take the movements in terms of legs and, reciprocity. I'll talk about that right now. When I talk, I'll talk about that.
yeah, that I would definitely like to progress in terms of the practice as well.
Okay, right. Fantastic. Done. Great. That's so nice. Thank you very much. If there is anything
Thank
else, we'll
you.
come back in the second round.
Yeah, for sure.
Kapil Bhai
But
ko
I think
bhi-
it is, yeah, but I think it's a good integration where wherever I feel that my students are not able to do certain practices in yoga, I think these energy building practices definitely help them a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fantastic. See, Tai Chi and yoga, a lot of people are doing fusion, and it's very easy to fuse both of them. They mix
Mhm.
very nicely, like milk and whatever, you know, that
Mhm.
way. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Let's get on
Thank
to
you.
Kapil.
Thank you, Srinivas. Sorry I was late today. Going on to daily practice, I practice about 4 to 5 times a week. I've integrated it with my morning yoga. So after the yoga, 7 to 8, I finish my yoga online. We have a small circle, and then I do about 5 to 8 minutes or 10 minutes of energy gathering and breathing, Tai Chi basically. But still very basic. I'm still very new into this, but it excites me no end, and I'm really looking forward to moving on to the next level, hopefully.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the video you sent us today, and that has ignited one more wish in my bucket list that maybe inshallah someday I will, on my next visits to China, not this year possible I guess, but 2022 or 23, I'd like to go and spend a week in one of these schools of teaching in China and see how it works out.
Wudang
But definitely,
Mountains.
yes, but definitely looking forward to showing off my newly acquired skills to my Chinese friends.
Yeah. Correct,
Because
correct, correct.
that's where I
Yeah.
got the inspiration from. So
Oh,
because they come to me asking for tips on yoga and ideas on yoga and all that, and so it's
oh.
something. It's payback time, I guess. So look
So
forward
you
to
can always tell them that मैं भी आपके गली में आ रहा हूँ.
that. That's what I'm saying.
I
So,
also know your
because
gullies.
when you try in China, even the smaller towns, if you go for a morning walk and things like that, there are people in the park who are doing this,
Yes,
and it
yes,
always
yes.
fascinated me with the moves. And now when I see the moves on a video, it kind of makes sense. You know, the bow and arrow and the cloud clearing and all that. It's all started making sense. It was like you learning the alphabets.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So suddenly the words start adding meanings to it. So oh,
Suddenly
this guy is doing that.
Latin becomes
Yeah,
Hindi and
yeah.
English.
So it's like that. So it's great.
That's so
I'm
nice.
thoroughly enjoying myself. And yeah, Shishifu, as Padma ma'am had mentioned, was a major help during the COVID this thing, and it helped me bounce back much faster.
Okay.
I never gave up on that, and I mean immediately I was back at work within 1 week of being told that I am COVID negative now, and haven't looked back. I mean, the rest of the family is still having troubles about breathlessness, and I meet a lot of people who are still having problem with their breathing and all that. But knock on wood, Shishifu was magical.
That's something which a lot of my people, my clients are going through anxiety and depression also. At least 4 or 5
Yeah.
people out of all the techniques that I've taught them, this has become one of their favorites actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And it is Kapal Bhati's close cousin.
yes,
You look at it that way, and put it in
yeah.
fun language.
Mm.
People won't forget. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Great.
sure Fayan took it with him to China when he visited India.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
improvised over there.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, over to you, Srinivas.
Fantastic. So thank you very much. So your shares is what we had first on the agenda, which very nicely you people have shared what you're doing and how it's been benefiting you and all of that, and which one is your favorite or what has benefited you the most. So so the other thing is that are there any doubts in any of the movements? Is there anything that you would like to ask in terms of how am I doing it right? Do you think there's some other way of doing it, etc., etc.? This is the queries section. The second section that we are now going to pass is queries. And then
Yeah.
I'll go on to my sharings actually. What I have the plans for the next 6 months I'll share, and then you can again ask questions. So
Yeah,
any doubts?
Srinivas, yeah,
Yes,
I have
boss.
a question.
Yeah.
It's something which I stumbled on the other day. The Tai Chi practice or whatever, can you do it with music, or you just supposed to be?
Okay. So
Because I
now,
accidentally stumbled on this the other day and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was in the morning. I just got up from a yoga session and my wife had put on some. We are North Indians,
okay.
so the Gurdwara Shabad Kirtan she put on on this thing, and it's a very slow, melodious this thing, and I kind of just flowed with it. So
Okay.
it was a very surreal experience. So I thought,
Yeah.
let me check with you.
Yeah. So I'll just share something with all of you just now, and see how it. You're going to listen to something. So let me just share that, and then I'll discuss it. This is in response to your question, actually. Where is my folder? Where's my folder? Yeah, here it is. And there it is. And then there you go. Where's that share? Okay. Can you all see a video? Something that I've shared.
Yes.
Can you listen? Can you hear some sound now?
Yes. It stopped.
It stopped, or can you still hear it?
We can see the picture, but the music has stopped.
I think
Can none of you hear it?
No, I think the video has stopped.
Video has stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hanging.
Okay. How about it now? Yeah.
It started.
Yeah, now it's cool.
All of you can do if you want, you can close your eyes and just do gathering essential breath and see how it feels. I'll do it 3 more times. Just 2 more times before I relax. And slowly relax and come back to join us. So that's the answer. We could have it from tomorrow morning onwards.
That would be great. That would be great.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so we'll add that.
It's another level altogether.
Absolutely. So you'll enjoy the music also as you do it, and you can get into tranquility much better. and just get lost in the mountains, the Wudang Mountains or the
Uh,
Himalayas.
The movements become so much more fluid with the music.
Yeah, so let's do it.
Yeah.
So I was just waiting when the audience will ask. So great, we'll do it. So this is one thing, and then the other thing is that we could also bring variety to this. There is the the sound of the chimes, the doorbell chimes.
Yes.
There's so many wind chimes, and those are also very good. Ting 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 ting. That music also can be there. The river flowing also can be there. So we will experiment with different kinds of music. The gong movement also. Yeah, the gong sound is also there. So we will put on something or the other from tomorrow, and then we will do these practices. Is that fine?
What was this music, Srinivas? This one?
This is called. I'll send you the link in the this one in the WhatsApp group. It's called. It's what? It's called the bamboo flute music. We just type bamboo flute music in YouTube. You'll get it. Yeah.
Okay.
That way, it's almost 1 hour.
Long rod, long stick, which when moved, it makes this noise.
It makes a sound. Yeah.
That sound.
Many instruments.
Yes.
Are there.
You get them in Calcutta.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll also right now, since I'm sharing, I'll also share some pictures of some of the, where is that share screen? They say, okay. From the earlier batches, the ones that we had, the offline batches that we had when Dr. Kalind and Kinnari came here. The husband and wife team. Anuradha knows since we've done our batch together. Those are our masters. The Gujaratis who stay, they're retired doctors, Dr. Kalind Bakshi and Dr. Kinnari Bakshi. And they are disciples of Roger Yanka. They're two of the senior instructors. So they came here. And then, I think there are all the others there. This is the next year after me and Anuradha learned.
Where is our picture, Srinivas?
Our picture, I didn't find it. It is there somewhere in the folders. I'll put it in the group. So this is there. And then I also had, this was the group after our group, I think. And this is people doing shishi hu, they are going around in a circle and doing it. So much of fun when you do it in the offline mode. Is this our batch? Yeah, there it is. Anuradha, you're there.
Yes, me.
There you are. But you look younger now. How come? Because of Tai Chi Qigong?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still with the ball. Since then, I'm holding the ball.
Oh yes. So these are nostalgia for me and Anuradha and all. And what do we have? We also have, this video.
The picture on the group, please.
I will share on the group, definitely. Can you all see?
Yeah.
Who is she? Who is she?
So much fun.
So that's the kind of fun, that happens in offline batches. So this is called a Shishi Hu walk. So the walking is a lot of fun actually.
So let's practice tomorrow.
Let's do it. Tomorrow, you're talking about tomorrow. How can we practice the walk?
Morning session.
Online session, we can't practice the walk.
Okay, we can't do it in our own homes. We can't do it in our homes. We do it from home.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Let's see what comes out.
Let's see. I'll have to just make more place in front of the camera. That's about it. But it's so much fun when you do it in a group, but we'll do it online. No problem. So that's one thing. And then also, what I would like to say is, as I go forward, one is, as you have seen right now, I'm actually looking for more videos which could build our knowledge on Tai Chi and Qigong as far as the theoretical aspects is concerned. So I'm very clear that you people should go on to do diplomas and degrees in Tai Chi and Qigong and maybe PhDs also. So I'm not going to give up. So that is one thing. The second is, towards that, I said, let me start posting at least 1 or 2 videos per week. So, and I request that at least some of the serious people, all of you who turned up here on sure are quite serious about this, you can spend that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes per week in those 1 or 2 videos, not more than that, and imbibe, internalize the knowledge. That will help you in your practice. There is a 1 hour movie that I'm going to put right now, so you can watch it tomorrow if you want. It's called The Journey to the East. I found that video. So the announcements have started now. So I've started this is section number 3. After your doubts, the announcements. So one is I'll be sharing more input, so you'll see more downloads from me in the group. Otherwise, it's been a very quiet group so far. So that is one thing. And then also, if people are interested, I think by September, so that we have 3 more months of nice deep practice now, I will introduce a second level course, which is going to be more with Qigong, because Qigong is the main thing. Tai Chi is a part of Qigong. So I will also be consulting with Dr. Kalin, and both of us will put together a second level course, which we could give to all of you. Whoever is interested can come in for that, but not in a hurry. Maybe in October we'll offer it. Because what is important is whatever I've learned, am I actually able to master it or not is what is more important. So that is one thing. And it may take 3 months to 6 months for us to achieve any kind of grace. Perhaps I was just thinking, why not have an exam also for all of you guys? So it'll be very interesting. So then I observe.
Continuous evaluation.
Evaluation.
No tests, no assessments. Comprehensive continuous evaluation.
Comprehensive continuous evaluation. Wow. So something like that. Just to what I mean to say is, are you moving forward? Are you able to achieve grace? So let's say this is June and you have come for 4 weeks practice. Now you're coming and going, but what is the improvement that you see in yourself? That is the question I would like to ask in the next meeting. So we'll not discuss all this, but we'll just want to discuss what is the improvement that you are actually. Are you able to feel the energy? Are you still experiencing the pain that you experienced the first time, second time that you did it? Are you moving forward? That's my question. So what is it? Otherwise, what is the benefit of coming to the practice? Are you moving forward?
You become more flexible, so it is much better.
So are you becoming more flexible? Maybe I'll introduce a Google form which you can fill. So and are you becoming more flexible? What is the change which is happening in you? Are you becoming loose? Are you becoming flexible? Is your life improving? Are you becoming better in your communication? Is your anger going down? Is your irritation going down? Have you actually been able to move forward, or you're just coming and going?
Okay.
So that isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we need to introspect. I'm going to provoke all of you guys from now onwards. Provoke in different ways.
Sir, I wanted to ask you something.
Please.
About tomorrow. I've recently been diagnosed with the hernia, abdominal hernia. Can I still do this? Because I've been told not to bend at all. And I have to schedule an operation in 2-3 months. So I just wanted to know, is there any practice that I should do which will help me, and whether I can do this?
Okay, you're talking about hernia.
Abdominal hernia. I don't know how I've got it and why, but it's there.
Okay. So definitely I would call for a one-to-one discussion. But then before we call for a one-to-one discussion, what I can say here is that without doubt, why I like the Qigong and Tai Chi practices is, unlike a lot of other practices, most of these practices, except the fast ones, can be done. The slow ones can be done without consultation also. I dare say it can be done without consultation to anyone, but you are welcome to consult a doctor, show them what the practices are. But the slower ones are possible anywhere, anytime, even when a person is seriously sick. These practices will only heal them and not take them down, not go degrading. However, there are some disclaimers. There is something like a fast practice, which is called Shishihu. I mean, the Shishihu is a faster practice. That I would be careful when I actually am, going through any of these conditions. Similarly, after food, I would not recommend Shishihu.
Right.
But otherwise, most of the practices are the slower ones. Most of them are slow anyway, are possible anywhere, anytime with anyone. Pregnancy, after food, fever, any kind of condition, the monthly periods, anything that you talk about, most of these things do not disturb anything in our daily, weekly, monthly, or, annual cycle.
Okay, great.
Yeah, but then I have written it down, and I'm going to definitely see if I'm going to get any additional information. I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
On this I would like to say something, Srinivas, is
Huh.
that at times, we are in a place wherein we can't practice Shijihu or Tai Chi or something. Like, for example, we are in a room or somewhere in a function or something, and we may want to do that. We may feel stressed. And those times, doing like this or something may seem, like funny or something like that. And what I usually do is, even if I'm not, if my environment is not suitable for me to practice, I sort of close my eyes and visualize that I'm actually doing it, and that itself gives me a good relief. Oh, so that's something that I wanted to share with Bhavna.
I'm so happy that you shared it, because she's she's doing a fusion of NLP and Tai Chi.
Yeah,
And
Just to add on to that, yeah, yeah.
you know
Even I
why?
wanted to mention
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because what
Yeah.
happens, people, for all of us, our knowledge, most of us might know about NLP. When you are sleeping and you dream that you're falling off the bed or something, you wake up with a jerk, right? So what happens is, although the trigger is imaginary, the response is real. The stimulus is imaginary. You only dream that you have slipped or fallen off, but the body's response is real. So this is a mechanism which is naturally there in the human body. That's what we discuss in neuro-linguistic programming, which I teach. Now here, what is happening is, whether you go to Bangalore and or Delhi, or enjoy the sights, or visualize that you're going to Bangalore and Delhi and enjoying, the pleasure which the body experiences is almost the same.
Same.
Is almost the same. That is why yogis traveled all around the world just sitting and closing their eyes. You don't have to spend money. you don't need a visa. So similarly, when she's talking about just closing, oh, I love this. You just close your eyes and just imagine, visualize that your hands are moving up and down and you're doing, gathering essential breath or whatever practice you want to do. It's as good as done. The body gets the same benefit. Believe
Yes,
me,
yes.
you.
Yes.
That's it. Simple.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing.
Just to add on, I wanted to just mention, Srinivas.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the same power of visualization, I gave it to another the same couple I'm talking about, because
Yeah.
the wife had a stroke last year and she's unable to move her one hand. So I just asked her to do the same exercise by just doing the visualization, and she had tremendous imagination that she could actually feel the energy as such.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how I just told her to feel the same energy, same power that her husband was actually initiating. So
Huh.
she did that, and she said, yeah, I could feel a lot of difference in that.
Okay. Hey, great,
Yeah.
man. So one request from all of you is, see, it's like, you make more and more people motivated to inspire, to, join and, practice. So we become a larger practicing group. We have a group of 50, 60 people. I'm going to bring in about 100 more who earlier learned from us over the last 3-4 years. But, we need to have more people active practicing. So all these testimonials which you are actually sharing now, if you can just type in the group, or even have an audio message also, if you don't want to type, I think that will inspire many more people in the group, because you are sharing what is happening, and more people need to know about what is happening. So that, the 60 of us, 100 of us here should go out and inspire the millions. That's the motto of Healer Within Foundation also, which is the organization of Roger Yanka, the non-profit organization. So that's how it is. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, I have two more things before I forget, which I'll share. I have actually 3 more points for sharing. One is, there's something called Institute of Integral Qigong and Tai Chi. And myself, Anuradha, we're all people who have done it with these people and got certified by IIQTC. We are part of the Facebook group and a lot of other Facebook group and all that, and mails. So I'm going to pass on whatever information we get onto this group also, so that you get the benefit of whatever is happening there. They talk a lot about medical Qigong and all that. So I'll start sharing those things also. They'll say fibromyalgia, cured somewhere in California to someone. Somebody else has got the benefit of arthritis. They got cured of that through Tai Chi, which they practice and all. These are all real life cases happening all over the world. It inspires you people also to really believe that, yes, this is possible. Knee pain can be cured. Abdominal hernia can be cured, etc., etc. So the more I share, the more you will know what is happening all around the world. So that is one thing which will happen from my side. I mean, these are all promises from my side. Hopefully, I'll keep all these promises. The other is, please, I'm going to introduce you all to a term which is called medical Qigong.
Okay.
So I'm going to be, see, Dr. Kalind has been a doctor, a surgeon, vascular surgeon. Then they all retired, and then they came on to this, to the healing part from the surgical part. So medical Qigong is something which he has done a lot of work on. And medical Qigong is all about how do you heal ailments, and how do you do therapy, and how do you undergo your own self-therapy using Qigong. So that aspect, in either in a course form or in a discourse form, let me see how I can bring that to you people. So this is something which I wanted to.
Interesting.
I wanted to raise curiosity, raise interest by mentioning this word called medical Qigong. There's something called medical Qigong. So let's see how we can introduce it as a pool of knowledge and practice to all of you. That is one thing. And the last thing, and after that, you are free to ask some more questions in the next 5 minutes that we have, is, see, this is slightly different. For example, Mr. Kapil might be having a business he is doing. Rashmi might be having something that she is doing. Padma might be doing something which she might want to share. Anuradha might be. So what we want to do is perhaps do something like a business networking once in a month. So if anyone wants to come and talk about what they are doing, Aarti does prenatal yoga and a lot of other stuff, sound healing and all that. So people want to connect purely for business reasons, they can also connect. So here I restrict. So when somebody asked, Aarti was asking, so, and I very rudely, not rudely, I hope I was not rude, I said, no, Aarti, please don't post any advertisement here. So that way. So we will have something which is Besharam advertisement forum. So you can come and talk only about your activity, and people who want to listen will come and listen. So we'll introduce that also. Let's see how we can introduce that. And last but not the least, before I stop talking and start listening, is that I don't know how many of you looked at my posting in the group. In my Taekwondo, at 51 years, I'm able to do much better than 15-year-olds and 30-year-olds. I mean, I was surprised. And I think the only reason I can attribute to is my Tai Chi practice. Now I know I've seen material benefit in doing the Qigong and Tai Chi practice. The breath work that you do makes your spine stronger, makes your system stronger. Whatever you do, your resilience, resistance, immunity, all this staying power, stamina, everything increase like phenomenal. If you are 50, you become 30. If you are 70, you become 50 or whatever. So, and in fact, one last thing is I'm trying to see a lot of people integrate yoga and martial art practice, karate. Those people are much more, they endure, they don't burn out, they don't break bones, etc. This combination is fantastic. Either Tai Chi and Qigong and martial arts or whatever. So I'm trying to see whether I can offer this to martial arts schools. Also combine Tai Chi and Qigong to your martial arts students. So that way. So along with strength, the suppleness of the bones and the muscles also increases. So it's a fantastic combination. That way. That's all I have.
Flexibility improves, is it? I think.
Yes. It's a wonderful combination. So they don't suffer injuries when they do all those physical workout on the muscles and all this. Because your bones and all and muscles and all that, the bone marrow and all this, there's a lot of energy. Bone marrow washing, we call it in Tai Chi and Qigong. So bone marrow washing happens. The bone marrow gets bathed in yin and yang energies, and right from inside, from every cell, you become a much more energetic, being. And when you're an energetic being, you can't break bones, you can't suffer injuries. If you fall, no, you'll be like a rubber ball bouncing back. That's all.
That would be great.
So let's all become rubber balls. Anuradha has unmuted herself.
Yeah,
let us find out why.
Yeah, children, till they are 1 year, you see all the children fall down from the bed, but they don't get hurt.
No.
So that's how the body is.
Suppleness.
Yeah, so they don't feel the pain also. It's just we feel that, but they don't have. So that same like breathing. We breathe when we are born, we breathe correct. Everything is right, but because of our habits and rest of the things, our body keeps changing. And people who can keep it like that are those, who are achieving. So we are born the way we have to be born. God has done that everywhere in the world, same way. But it's just the environment and how we pick up and, our parenting and rest of the things.
And the good news is, do you want to become like that so that after 1 month you can test yourself? You fall from the bed, you will again bounce back on the bed.
You should try it out.
So please come to the practice regularly. In 1-2 months, you'll become like that. Then we'll have a practical session. Fall off the bed and then come back and see if your bones are all intact. That's the test, ultimate test. Then
Yeah,
we'll
but
give you.
Tai
Then
Chi,
we'll give you the next level certificate after that.
yeah, but with Tai Chi and Qigong, we gain so much balance that we never fall from anywhere.
अरे क्या बात बोला आपने. City maro.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Physical also we don't fall, and then mental also we don't fall. Both
Haji.
ways.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my God, yes. So I'm really like ecstatic about this. So if you are with me, please do come along with me. We'll also have a China trip sometime after 1 or 2 years. Kapilji will lead us to the Wudang Mountains, and I'll lead the practice in the Wudang Mountains.
That will be
Roger Yanka
fantastic.
leads every year. Roger Yanka takes a group to Wudang Mountains.
Wow.
He keeps visiting his masters there. He has learned from the monks in the Wudang Mountains. So it's absolutely original, authentic thing which is coming to us.
So that's great.
Yeah.
I've left the intention to the universe.
Absolutely. It'll be done.
Put it there and
Tadhastu.
let it take its own course. I
Absolutely.
look forward to.
Yeah. And also, more than new practices, one last thing that comes to mind is let's see how we can improve the mechanics of whatever we are doing already, which means, am I moving my, is my spine erect? Am I moving in the right direction? Am I loosen? Let's work on the small things, so that we don't want to do more, but whatever we are doing, we want to really do very nicely.
Yes, be more graceful.
Yeah, be more graceful. Also, I always say one last thing and then I have 5 more points which I get. See, what is happening is I was sharing, I think in the Thursday practice. I'm not going to lower my camera lower than this because you will please keep guessing whether I'm wearing shorts or a trouser. Zoom meeting masala ajkal. So what is happening is, see, you are doing mechanical movement like this, right? I mean, you're moving, harmonizing yin and yang like this. Okay. So this is when you learn newly. Now, as you go towards 1 week, 4 weeks, 1 month, 6 months, etc., you know how movement changes? So it's like you're enjoying the movement. Look at the difference. See, initially when I'm learning like this, I'm doing this. I'm memorizing.
It's very mechanical.
Then after 3-4 weeks, then I'm a little comfortable. And then, you can notice a little bit of a smile on my face. Yeah, now I'm comfortable. Now, by the 4th month or whatever, I'm really into it along with the music that we're going to play. And I'm like dancing. You look at the difference in the movement. It becomes one nice play for me. I'm no longer worried whether I'm moving it right or not. I'm immersed in it. मैं डूबा हुआ हूँ उसके अंदर. So this is when you know that the person is really, you're dancing. It's not a Qigong movement anymore. It's a dance. You can notice the face, you can notice the grace with which the person is moving, etc., etc. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1 and 1 and 1. It's all one single movement for 30 minutes, So you have to really enjoy it. It's one big song for us, one continuous song for us. Like that, like that, like that. Okay, it's 7:02 already. Anything else that we have? Of course, we'll have many more meetings. Huh?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you very much. So, any last words from anyone?
I'm enjoying this because normally in the morning.
Anyone who wants to log off now can log off now. I'll continue banter for 2 more minutes and then we'll log off.
I'm not
Bye-bye.
logging off today. There's no panic for a change.
Yeah.
Because in the mornings I'm always got something
Yeah.
running after me.
Yes.
So I'll take another 2 minutes.
Please.
The eyes. I will tell you how it has evolved with me because of the yoga training. Initially, when I was doing the Tai Chi or the Qigong movements, it was with my eyes closed. But then because you're moving so much, you kind of tend to lose balance. And then I said, okay, and you also mentioned it, keep your eyes open so that you can see what is happening. And
proeception. It's called proeception.
But now that I've realized that, okay, with the eyes open, you do it. But when you get into the flow, the eyes kind of, you go into a half eye shut situation where you are there but not there.
Buddha eyes.
Yeah. So
Buddha
Yeah.
eyes.
okay, yeah, okay, that's what you call it. Yeah, probably, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sorry, I never thought of it that way.
That's fine. That's absolutely
But
fine.
yeah, it's so that's where I'm getting to now, and just wanted to share that with you.
Oh, wonderful. So what is happening is, I do not know whether you recall, but then I'll anyway do it, tell you now that when your eyes are half closed and half open, that means that you are connected externally, the yang side, and internally, the yin side. You're connected inside and outside. So that's a fantastic state of being, actually.
Hmm.
So congratulations. Very good.
So I mean, the departure from yoga is because there they tell you to keep your eyes closed and then internalize and basically be aware of your moves. Over here, it
Yes.
is a slight departure from that, and so there was a learning experience in that.
It's like the middle way.
Hmm.
It's like the middle path.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you are engaged with the world, and also, but you are tranquil while engaging with the world. Fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you, Srinivasji.
Okay,
Thank you,
Ji.
Srinivas. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Namaste, bye.
Namaste.
Let's do
And
this more often because mornings are always in a rush. So
yeah, we'll do this at least once in a month.
Yeah,
Once
that
in a
would
month
be
we can
great.
do it.
That would be great. And look forward to the future.
I hope this was useful for all of you.
Yes.
Absolutely
Yes,
love it.
yes,
Very
absolutely.
Uh,
Thank
This is a
you.
little bit of a reality check kind of a session.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for enabling this to be a success.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yes. Thank you.